So yesterday we discussed about the process 1, okay, and now we are discussing about the process 2. So what is the process 2?
Ravindra, 1 second. Process 1 was transferring the stock to different locations physically.
See, this is the plan to plan transfer. All it is a plan to plan transfers
Back to
only.
plant.
All it is a plan to plan transfers only. Here we are using the MM route. Here we are also using the ST route. Here we are using the ST route. Okay.
What is MM route and okay, it's sales and distribution route, and then MM are
Shipment will come here, and here without shipment it is. You can say like without shipment and without billing. Okay. So it is there already. The top, no shipment, no billing here. Okay, without shipment, without billing. Clear? Okay. Okay, now we are going to process 2. Okay. So what is the process 2 we are doing now? Okay, we are doing STO process with shipment and without billing. Okay. So what we call this is we call as a intra-STO process. So what will be happen here? So the supplying plant will send the goods, okay, through shipment. Supply plant will send goods through shipment process. Okay. So this is the additional this one. So now let's go to that. What actually here we also saying that here we are integrating with the MMST. In this process, we are integrating with MM and ST. So when we are integrating with MM and ST, so the material management configuration, whatever it is required, okay, the material management configuration which is necessary, and ST sales and distribution configuration also it is required. Okay, so in the real time, when you are working with all the consultants, the sales and distribution will take care by ST team, and the material management configuration will be taken care by MM team. So let's understand that what it is configuration required in the MM configuration. Okay, MM configuration, what it is required. So before going to this MM configuration, you must be create a master data. So what master data it is required? What master data it is required? So the plant, sorry, the material should extended to sales data, sales organization 1 and 2 and 3, general data, that it should be extended. Okay, sales general data should be extended. Okay, because you are connecting with the sales and distribution, so the shipment which is necessary here, so you must be extended to sales data. Clear? So that is first master data. Okay, then since we are integrating with the ST team, so we also need the customer number. Okay, outbound delivery which is integrated with the customer number, so customer number will need to be created. So where we can create a customer master record? Anyone have the idea about that customer master record, where we can create? We already discussed about the third party process. Customer master record, where we can create? We can use the XT01. XT01 is the transaction code to create the customer number. Okay, so these two master data are required. Then once master data is completed, then MM configuration. Okay, we have the MM configuration, that is like a setup stock transport order. Okay, setup stock transport order process, it is like a one configuration it is there. So there we need to configure. So what we need to do here? Okay, there is a 3 steps are there here. One step is whatever we created customer number. Okay, I'm representing that this customer number is this receiving plan. Okay, so whatever I created a customer number, I'm representing that customer number as a receiving plan, because in my my STO process, we don't have the actual customer, but we have the receiving plan. Receiving plan is the receiving the goods. So generally in the sales process, what will happen? The customer will be receiving the goods. Here the receiving plan is receiving the goods. So we created customer as a customer is number is considering this is the receiving plant. So we are connecting our receiving plant as a customer number. Okay. 10, we are integrating that we document type. There is a document type and supply plan. These two combination we have to be assigned a delivery type. Okay, so this delivery type is nothing but like it would be just justifying that whether what process you are doing. You are doing the intra STO or you are doing the inter STO. Okay, what kind of a process you are doing. Maybe if you are doing returns, so those process it will be tell you that. So if you are doing through shipment any process, there should be some delivery type. How we have the item categories? They are having the delivery type. Okay, so this delivery type is the in the intra STO. This delivery type is NL. Delivery type is NL. Okay, so this is the second configuration. The third configuration is if you are planning to do the one-step procedure. Okay, that means you don't want to do the receiving one time and supplying one time. You want to do both steps in the one single step. Then you can configure like document type and supply plan and receiving plan combination. You need to be select that single. You have to be select one step procedure. One step procedure. Okay, so basically we need to do these three configurations. These three steps we call as a setup stock transport configuration. Okay, so this is the MM configuration and this is the master data. Once master data is ready and MM configuration is ready, then you are doing the actual process steps. Okay, so what is the process steps here? First, the receiving plant will be creating the STO, that is a purchase order will be created. Okay, so here the document type is UB and item category is U. Okay, item category is U. Then the next one is outbound delivery creation VL10D. So this is the no transaction code, which is the ST sales and distribution transaction code. ST transaction code. Okay, outbound delivery. OBD means outbound delivery. Outbound delivery. Okay, outbound delivery. Then then they will do the post goods issue. Okay, so this is happening in the VL02N. VL02N. So this is also ST transaction. Okay, then the fourth step is billing. Billing is nothing but like a pro forma invoice. As we say that we need to create a dummy billing document for the intra STO because we need to display to all the departments, the excise department, tax department, sales department, everything we have to show. The pro forma invoice how to be created that we are creating in the VF01. Okay. Then goods receipt. Goods receipt at MIGO, which is the MM transaction. This is the MM transaction. Okay, this is the we are doing in the receiving plan. So now out of this process, STO will be created by who will be created receiving plant. Receiving plant requested STO. Then outbound delivery will be created by supplying plant. And post goods issue PGI will be happen again in the supplying plant. Then billing will be happen in the again in the supplying plant. Okay. Okay, so this is the from our side. These are the process we have. So this is only MM and this is the MM and other process are SD. Other process are SD. Okay, in the real time they will perform, but now to practicing purpose you must be know about that what to configure. Okay, and from SD point of view, okay, when you creating the customer, okay, the account group and the plant sales organization everything it should be connected with SD or else it won't be work. Okay, so Okay, any questions on this one? Did anyone have a question? Clear?
Yes.
Okay. Now let's go with that. The first step is material. Okay, so I'm just going with the material to extend the sales organization, distribution channel, division. So I'm just going to the old server, which you have the server. Okay, because the new server, the configuration is taking long time. It is not processing. I'm just going with the your old server, actual server. Okay, until for old server. Okay, just let me try that. Okay, now I will be going with MM01. Okay, it's disconnected. Let me try. Let me again. Okay, I'm just going to MM01. MM01. So material management creation. So I'm just taking that any of the material which is sugar, sugar one, sugar cane, anything which we can take. Okay. So I'll be go with the sugar cane. Okay. I'll just go with the sugar cane. Let's see, it's created already. And I'll just copying from the existing material. Okay. Because sales data, what exactly it is required, I don't know. So that's what I'm just taking the reference of the existing one. Then select and select the sales data. Okay. I'm just selecting the sales data. Then go to organization levels. Enter that from which plant and to plant. Okay, so my plant is TSEM and 1010 is a distribution channel, and I am just entering the same information 1100, 1010. Okay, which I'm just entering the my data which needs to be extended. Okay, clear? Then extend. Okay, and check that what it. Okay, so here in the sales organization one. So who is the delivering plant? Who is the delivering plant? TSCM. Okay. So I'm just giving the example here. So here. So I'm just planning to do from TSCM to TSCM to TSCM is to TSCD. Okay. TSCM to TSCD. TSCM is the supplying plant. Supplying plant. Okay. And TSCD is the receiving plant. Clear? Okay. So I'm just extending. So in the metal master record, the sales and the organization one, delivering plant is supplying plant. Okay. Who is the delivering plant? Okay, so now I just extended to the TSCM. Okay, so let's see, this material is already there in the TSCD. Okay, because both having the same, or if it is the same sales organization, so no need to be extend. Okay, if it is a different sales organization, then need to be extended. Okay, now I'm just extending.
So Vipindra, here we have not selected any purchase basic data.
It's already created. These are already created. This is the old material. Okay, the sugar cane and sugar is already there material. Okay, so generally it is required all the views which is like material management views. Other than that, I'm just saying that sales data need to be extended. The materials needs to be extended to sales data.
So you are extending this sugarcane material to sales data as well, right?
Sales data, yeah. I'm just extending to my sales data. Okay, and you need to be extend enter the division as well. Okay. Okay. Any questions? Any doubts? So I have the already material. So that material I'm extending. So I just saying that extended to sales data. Extended to sales data. Clear? Is it
Yes.
clear?
But we are using MM01. Why we are not using MM02?
Again, yesterday question same you are repeating. MM02, if it is already extended, then only can change.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
is not extended, I cannot do. Please note down somewhere in the notebook. Please. Okay. Yesterday also same question it is. Why we are using MM02? Please write somewhere. Okay. Then MM02, I just extended this one material. Okay, so now this material is available. So which table I can see this material, whether it is extended or not. What is the table for sales data? What is the table for the sales data? What is the table for sales data? What is the table for sales data? MEKE. MEKE. Yesterday I just explained about that. What is the tables and all. What table we have that, what information it is there. Sugarcane. Okay, then execute. Then you can see that this material is extended to 10 distribution channel and 1000 sales organization. Okay, so now this material is available now. Now what you need to do, you need to create the customer master record. So now I have completed the first step. MM01, I am entering that MM01. If you are not extended view, then you have to go MM01. If you already extended, then you have to go to MM02. The data should be there in the database, then only you can go to MM02. Please make a note on that. Okay. Now I'm just creating that customer number. Okay. So let's go with the customer number. So XT01, this is also we discussed last time for the third party process. Create XT01. Okay. Go to customer number and select that what account group you need to be create. Okay. So you can use any after to what, maybe you can use anything. Okay. Then what is the company code? TATC. And what is the sales organization? 1000. What is the distribution channel? 10. What is the division? 0. So where you got this all? Because you are entering the metal master record, the sales organization, distribution channel, division are, it is the, you can see here you entered, you created this material for this sales organization and distribution channel 1000, and division is a 00, and sales organization is 1000 and distribution channel is 10. So I am creating customer for this sales area. The combination between the sales organization, distribution channel, division, we call it as a sales area. Okay. So the these three combination must be configured in the ST configuration, should be allowed for the customer creation. Okay. Now entering here. Now I'm just creating that. So where you are creating this customer number? Who is the customer? Who is the customer?
TACD.
Sorry,
TACD.
TSCD is a my customer. So TSCD is a my customer. That means where you are creating this customer master record, in which system you are creating? In TSCM. In TSCM plan, I'm assuming that TSCD is a my customer. Okay, clear?
Yes.
Okay. So now I'm just entering that TSCD plant here because TSCD is a customer. I'm just entering reference purpose to understand that I'm just entering that TSCD is my customer. TSCD is my customer. Okay. So other details you can enter. What other details you require? All these things you can enter. Okay. Then go to company code data and you just enter that reconciliation and what information it is required. Then go to sales organization data. Okay. So here you can see the sales and everything you can see that. Okay. Then go to billing and partner. Something is missing here. The group is not correct. They are missing some information here. Okay, I will just create with some other group. It is not good. I will just show you what is the difference. Okay, I'm just selecting on some other group. Then I'll just take any domestic or something. Okay, I'll just entering the TSCD and TSCD, and I'm just entering the other details. Omni code. See, in the previous one, it is asking only reconciliation account, but now we have all the other fields also. Okay, someone they hide. Okay, that's okay. Now in this tab we have the shipping tab. Okay, so in the last time when I'm just extending to plan, the shipping tab is missing. That's what I'm just saying that somebody they changed. Okay. So now in the shipping tab, it is very important. Okay. So if you can see that delivering plan, you you need to be enter that who is the supplying plan. So who is the my plus supplying plan here? TACM. Okay. So I am creating the customer number. Okay. And I'm assigning that this customer number. Okay. He is the supplying plan. Okay. Now this is the created. Now I'm just creating this customer number. The customer number was created. This customer number was created. Okay. Now now I just created the customer number, but I didn't inform to the my system TACD is the my customer. Where if you see that I didn't use anywhere TACD. I didn't use this TACD is my customer. I didn't say that we are informing now to system in the my configuration, MM configuration. Okay. So where I have to go? Go to SPRO, reference IMG, and go to material management. Then go to purchasing. Then go to purchase order. Then set up stock transfer order. Okay. So here we have to configure this one. So the first step is define shipping data for plans. Define shipping data for plans. So what we'll do here, we just go to here, and here you can see that different plans are there. So I'll go to your receiving plan. What is your receiving plan? TA. What is the receiving plan?
TACD.
TACD. Okay. Enter TACD and select this one. Go to details. Then you must be assigned your customer number. What is the customer number you created? You created 111 customer number. So you need to be assigned that 111 here, and you can enter that sales organization, distribution channel, and other details you can enter. Clear? So here we are connected my customer number to this plant. This is the my plant. Okay, TACD plant. So now under TACM, this customer number will be working as a my receiving plan. Receiving plan is working as a customer. Okay. Is that clear? Why I assigned here? Because I didn't connect to my customer number. This receiving plant I didn't connect to my customer number. That I did here. Okay. Is it clear? So define shipping data for plants. Okay. That is the configuration. Then the second step is configure to the intra-STO, inter-STO. Okay. So I'm just going to assign delivery type to unchecking role. If you can see here, define assign delivery type unchecking role. So please, okay, assign delivery type unchecking role. Okay, define delivery type unchecking role. So you can go here, assign delivery type unchecking role. Okay, then go to new entries. Go to new entries. Enter what is the document type I said. Okay, I said that document type UB, right? The document type UB. So so you can use the same document type. Okay, or you can use some other document type also. Okay, it should be like copied from UB. If you create a ZUB, you can use the ZUB. If you are using UB, you can use the UB. Okay, I'm just entering UB here. Okay, what is the supply plan? Supply plan is TACM. Then what is the I said delivery type for this process? For intra-STO, the delivery type is NL. You can see here delivery type is NL. Okay, you must be by heart it is one NL. NL is nothing but like a it is an intra-STO. Okay, enter. Okay, so this is already created. Someone is already assigned. Okay, let's see who assigned this one. Go to position, document type UB, and TACM. Supply plant is TACM. It is already assigned. Okay, you must be assigned your delivery type NL. Okay, clear? Then save. Then save. Document type UB, supply plant, and delivery time. Okay, so this is a second step. Any questions here? The second step, step 2. Any questions here?
No.
No. Okay. Now let's go to, if you want to go with one step procedure, two step procedure, the tolerance and all, if you want to be confirmed, that you can do here. Okay, you just need to be select that what is the supply plant, what is the receiving plant. Okay, you have to do that. Okay, both combination you have to be configured that one step procedure. If it is one step procedure, then select this checkbox. If it is a two step procedure, remove this checkbox. So I'm just going to the supply plant and assigning that supply plant TACM, and the receiving plant is TACD, and the document type is UB, and one step procedure. Okay, clear? Any questions?
No.
Okay, if you want to go to two step procedure, you can remove. Okay, I'm just removing that. I'll just go with the two step procedure. Okay.
Yep. So we can edit also, right? If we select
We
one.
can, you can edit,
Okay.
no problem. Okay.
Okay. Yep.
Okay, now the configuration also it is completed. Okay, the configuration also it is completed. Okay, master data and MM configuration it is completed. Okay, now I'll be going back and the process steps. I will be go with the process step. Let's see whether it is working or not working. Okay, if any of the steps, if it is not happening properly or any configuration which is missing, then definitely you will be facing the so many issues. Okay, so let's go with MM01 ME21N to create a purchase order. Okay, then select the UP document type. Okay, so make sure that if you are using this UB document type for the intra STO, then you cannot use for the above process one. Either you have to be select only one. Either you want to go with process one or process two. If you want to do both process, then you have to be create your new document type, some other document type, ZUB or UB2, something whatever it is there, you can use that. Okay, clear? Is it clear?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Then I'll be entering that supply plant has this, and I'm entering the purchasing organization, and I'm creating the my receiving plan. Okay, receiving company code. So I'm just entering the receiving plant related information. Then item category U, and what is the material number? Sugar crane. Let's see whether it will work or not. Okay, then plant is TACM, and let's see TATR. Enter the all the information. Okay, and T. Okay, so this is the receiving plant, right? Sorry, TACD. In the receiving plant we are creating same. Okay, so if it is everything is looks good, then let's see. Okay, TACD, then it is the store location is 0001 or something, whatever it may be. Not possible to determine the shipping data. See here, you're getting the problem here, not possible to determine the shipping. So you might be missing something. Okay, so it is telling that customer number plan does not exist, or metal master does not flag for deletion, or it is telling that division missing in the supply plan. So maybe the shipping point, it might be problem of shipping point, because in the above, okay, the customer number we already created, and metal master data we already created, but we didn't done any flag for deletion, and data sales organization distribution division missing for the supply plan. So this is also configured. Let's see, okay, where it is missing. So let's go with the SPRO. Let's go here and the enterprise structure. Let's see assignments and the sales data and the plant and sales organization distribution channel. Let's see, it will be there. Let's see in the table level if it is there. This configuration it is taking too much time to server. Okay, so so this table is for the TVA KZ. Okay, I'll just go my sales organization division and distribution channel division and the sales document. Okay, this is different. Okay, not this one. Okay, let's wait for this one. Sales organization distribution. Okay, so in meantime, I'll just check for the shipping point also. Okay, let's go with the shipping point as well. I'll go to again SPRO and let's see SAP reference IMG and enterprise structure. Then here you can see that there is a shipping point. Okay, the shipping point should be assigned to the shipping point is assigned configuration level assignment in the logistical execution. Define shipping point for the plant. Let's see what is my plant. And between this is also taking time and this is also taking. Okay, so now let's see this one. What is my plant? Search for my plant, which is like TSCM. Okay, so TSCM is configured for a 1100 shipping point, and okay, I will assign 1000 also. Okay, so I'm just assigning this here. And if you want to do for TSCD also, you can assign TSCD also. Now let's see. This is not taking. It is taking too much time. Only for this I can see so much time it is taking. Other things it is okay. So this is a very important sales organization distribution channel division. That is the reason it is not capturing that.
We have assigned shipping point.
We need to be assigned a shipping point. If you are assigned a shipping tab, then only I can. So if I just map to the shipping point, then there will be a shipping tab will come here. Okay. If it is getting shipping tab, then only it will be work interesting, or else it won't be work.
Coming.
Okay. Huh? Sorry.
The shipping tab was not there.
Shipping tab which is not displaying here. Here in the interestivo, you must be checked that shipping tab is there or not in the item level. Okay. So because there should be SD configuration and all. Okay. Now it's open. Let's see. What is the my sales organization and distribution channel and TSCM. Let's see. This is already there. Okay. No problem. Then shipping tab is there already. Then I will go for the other configuration also. Let's see in the sales organization distribution channel anything which is there. The sales and and what do you need to be checked here. Just define common distribution channel. Okay. And 10 distribution channel. Okay. Common region is 1000 it is there. Okay. Then then sales data, sales document, schedule lines, find schedule lines and assign schedule lines. Item category here it is not needed for me. Okay, this is also not required for me. Okay, this is also okay. Maintain copy, size document categories and all is okay. Any other information which is missing? Any other information which is missing? In the top we already validated. Here also we are just validated. Let's see sales area. Okay, sorry. So let's go with again MM01. Let's see. I just already extended MM01. I'll just go to MM02. Sales data. and TSCD and I'll go to TSCM first. Let's see all the data. Distribution channel division it is there. Okay. Delivering plant it is there. Okay. This norm only it is there. Okay, no problem. And division okay. And this is all okay. Third group I will just put level 201. Okay. I'll be selecting again sales data 2 for TSCD and 1000 and 10 distribution channel. And let's see. Okay, here it is there anything which needs to be maintained. It's not norm. And loading group 1. Okay, this is okay. Then I'll go to XT02, take that customer number, TATC, and the sales distribution channel division. Okay, and then I just assign that delivery plan, shipping condition 01 and 1 delivery plan. Okay, okay, all the information is okay. Okay, this is okay. Then only shipping point only problem. I think this is only one problem. Why it is taking again long time? I'll just open again shipping tab, shipping point. There is a shipping point determination, it is there, configuration. So shipping point configuration, it is there. So first one is to assign shipping point to plant. Let's see what are my shipping points here. Oh my God. SM 12. Okay, so let's go back. Okay, now let's go search again. TSCD. TSCD it is already there. Okay, and the TSCM it is also it is there. TSCM it is assigned. Okay, so shipping point determination is done. Then what else it is there? Shipping point determination, automatic delivery creation, what it is automatic delivery creation. Okay, this is delivery creation. Okay, okay, it's okay, it's not required. Then what else it is there? Assign shipping point to according to store location, define roles for shipping point to false, shipping point to return, activate, and assign shipping point to plant. This is also completed. There is one configuration it is there. I think here only. What is the shipping condition here? What is my customer's record? Go to X202. Shipping condition is 01. Okay, so 01 is the condition and the loading group is 01 and my plant is TSCM. Okay, so it is showing that partner is okay, I'll just put 1000 also. So let's see how it works with it. And I will do for PSCB also. Shipping point okay, it is not there, okay. It already exists, okay. Okay. Now I just shipping point also okay. Shipping document loading groups and okay. Let's see again. Put ME21 in. Select document type UV. And TSCM, TSCD, and TTS, and sugarcane, atom category U, and store location TSCD. Okay, then let's see. Still, we are not getting. Somewhere it is missing. Customer number is exist. The customer number we are assigned. Just material management. Go to material management. If you define shipping data tab and go to my receiving point TSCD and go to here and here I've just remove this one. Just sometimes it won't be work like no. Here still we are getting because from it and what it is very not possible to determine shipment. Configuration also is okay. Material is not flagged for sale. That is also okay. Sales and distribution channel division are also disconnected. Not a problem. This is the receiving plant and the customer number. This is customer number. Anything it's wrong with customer number? Customer number is no.
The customer number is system generated or we have given
No?
one customer number 111. We have given or it is system generated.
No, we created and assigned there. We created and assigned there.
Okay.
Okay. So 01 condition type and 0001 and TSCM.
The 0001 is standard lodging group.
Sorry, loading group is 0001. Cranes and all. Loading group is nothing but like a you
Standard.
are you are using crane or it is how you are doing.
Okay, okay, okay.
So that is loading group. Okay, that's okay. Just put this 1000. So Mitchell Master it is created for 701 only. Super crane and sales data, PSCD, PSCD. Okay. No SML group. All and sales general data is 701 only. Yes, well, okay. No problems here. Continue. This is the sales organization. What is a sales organization? 1000. That's the sales. Yeah, PC. Okay. Company code it is assigned and distribution channel.
That shipping point is clear.
No, no, not that. Thousand, 10, and TSCD also let me set that TSCD also deleted. TSCM, TSCD, 4 to 2. This is also this.
Ravindra, the other status were there, and it
No,
was element
no,
miss. What was
not
that?
like where it is.
When we are checking no, now, just yes.
Yes.
So it was element missing. Now it's showing text missing.
Ah, that's okay. That's if they are not maintain any description for this one, it is coming.
Okay, that's fine.
Uh, all somewhere in something TSCD. TSCD also 1000.
So basically, we need to note down the numbers what we have created.
You must be aware about that, what you created. If you're not aware about that, what you created, then the entry also it will get wrong. You must be enter. So I'm not sure what it is issue. You
Once
can
you
check.
have shown that organization structure,
Okay. Okay.
And there we can see all the organization, their plants and their store location.
Okay. So go to ME21 and
Ruby.
I entered that purchasing organization, some plant, supplying plant, and receiving plant, and the material number. Still not showing here. What it is missing here? I have doubt only shipping point. Okay, they're having some shipping point configuration to there. Other than this one, customer number which is already created, and the material also it is exist, and the missing for the supply plant. Supply plant we already assigned. Supply plant is TSC. Oh, okay, okay. The supplying plant you didn't assign. It's okay. Okay, let's see now. Maybe it will work. The shipping also. Okay, I'll just try again. Maybe it should be work. UP. Then TACM and let's see if it will work or not. Or else I have to cross check that. Yes, now it's working. Yeah, I forgot to assign to supply plant the sales area. Okay, so now see that now you can see the shipping tab here. So whatever you assigned, whatever the customer number you created, okay, whatever the delivery tab you are assigned, whatever the shipping tab you are assigned, whatever the delivery priority in the customer's record, all this information will show you here. This is entirely SD related SD information, sales organization. So we are integrating here PO to our MM to SD integration. Clear?
When we were getting shipping, that error shipping, how did you rectify it?
It is there in the customer master we are assigning, right? So here we are assigned customer number, right? In
Yes,
the
yes.
process we are assigned customer number, right?
One.
Okay, here in this one, in this step we assigned customer number, right? Here
Mhm.
what we need to do, we have to be assigned the shipping area. So that means sales area to supplying plant. That means what is the supply sales? What is the sales area or sales area? So 1000 is the sales organization, 10 distribution channel, division is 00. These three I am assigning to the my supplying plant. So that is I just missed out.
Okay.
Okay, you can see here in the go to enterprise structure. Sorry, go to material management and the purchasing order. Okay, and set up stock transfer order. The setup stock transfer order system searching for the supply plan. Okay, in the supply plan, whether the sales organization distribution channel division it is assigned or not, it is checking the combination. Okay, then only it is okay. It is checking that whether the shipment related information is maintained or not. So that's why it is not coming. Now it is coming. Okay. So now PO was created. Okay. Now POS, where is the PO number? It just went outside. Okay, I'll just create again. I'll go to ME21 and enter that document type UB and supply plan and purchasing organization and all these things we am just entering here. Okay. Now the shipping tab also which is coming. Now I'm just saving this one. Okay, you can see any information which is required all this thing and you can save. Now STO PO was created. Okay. Okay, so now PO is created with the shipping data tab, everything is coming. Now
Can we
what we
see
need to, sorry,
EKPO? Can we see this PO in EKPO?
EKPO, why not? You can see easily.
I mean, whenever we have to see the PO, we go to that table.
It is your reference. If you want to go, you can see. That's all. It is not necessary to see in the table level. It will save in the table level. Obviously, it should be saved. Okay. If you want to see the purchase order numbers and all, you can see. That's all. Okay. So this purchase order, it is there in the this table. Okay. Now the PO number which is created. Now what we will do? The next step is we will be creating the outbound delivery, then PGI, billing, goods received. That we will be doing the steps. Okay, so the outbound delivery, how to create? Go to VL10D. Okay, take the copy of this plan. Okay, take this copy of this plan. Go to VL10D, VL10D, and enter the purchase order number here. Okay, this is the automation of the delivery creation. Then remove the delivery creation dates. Okay, then execute. Okay, then it will display that the purchase order number, how much you order and all. Okay, the system will also check that whether stock is available or not available, all these things it will be checked. Then select this one, click on the background. So it is creating the background, the delivery number. Okay, so no RFC destination connected. Okay, there is some RFC destination issue which is coming. Okay, I will sort out this one. This is not related to STR SCR. It is related to basis. Okay, so they might be assigned somewhere RFC destination is required. So that's what it is coming. So this is actually GTS related. Okay, I'll just remove this one. Okay, so I'll just remove and I'll come back to you tomorrow. So any questions here? Any questions here?
No.
So this is the GTS. It is a separate module. If it is connected, our system is connected to GTS. So it is checking that uh, what exactly to connect it to global trade. So global trade services is nothing but like a it is a sales related trading. It is connected to the third party system to clear that all clearance from the customer delivery point of view. Okay, so it is not necessary, but here it is someone they configure. So I just need to be remove that configuration. Let's see how we can do that. Okay, so we'll do continue tomorrow. It's already 10 o'clock. We'll see tomorrow. Okay,
Ravindra,
clear.
Thursday I
But
won't be
this
available.
but this outbound delivery PGA billing will be done by ST team, not MM team. Okay, in the real time. But you need to be do the practice, so you must be aware about that. Yes, tell me.
Thursday I won't be available. I have some tasks.
Sorry, can you?
Thursday I won't be available.
Thursday,
Yes, day after tomorrow.
tomorrow, day
Day
after tomorrow,
after tomorrow.
day after
Tomorrow,
tomorrow.
Wednesday, Thursday.
Thursday. Okay, okay, so okay then. Let's see. Okay then. Thank you guys. Thank you very much. Okay, any questions? Please let me know.
Yes.